Hey everybody. I'm going to start my painting for Simply Blessed, which is my next paint party coming up on March 23rd, which is a Saturday, from 3 o'clock until 5:30. So it's still at Arialo's Pizza, which has great food and a great atmosphere, and they're really nice. They're really nice to me, and they're really nice to the people that come. And I'm looking forward to doing that. They have really good wings. And this is a painting that this is the last painting that I did. I did two. So I did one at Arialo's that I didn't finish. And so instead of like keeping that unfinished, I just painted over it with white. So I'm going to start my painting, but first I have to clean my brush. And I'm going to pour a little bit of water into my bucket so that I don't do that. I don't have to worry about that. And then somewhere I have directions for this. I have my step-by-step instructions for this. These are my step-by-step instructions here for Simply Blessed. And so first I'm going to start out with some a brown glaze. So, oh dang, I don't have a paper plate. Let's see. My paper plate's going to be really, really messy. So it's going to look like that. Already been used. And I'm going to have some dark brown on here. I have my chocolate brown. That's probably not the color that we'll use, but you never know. It might be. I like this color. It's a nice brown. It's kind of a brownish red. I kind of want a little bit more of the brown in there. We'll figure out the brown. I'll probably go buy some brown. I don't have the brown that I want. Because it just says on here, let's see, what's my colors? It just says dark brown. So, I think I'm going to use some dark sienna, raw sienna. What is this? What is this? Burnt umber. So we'll put some burnt umber in there, and the people will have this. People have burnt umber. So I think that's the color. Oh, that's a nice brown. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, that's a nice brown. And so we'll be doing that. We'll have that going on. So I'm going to take some of that. And I want to use my big brush to put this on. So I'm going to get quite a bit of it. And I want to make a glaze. So, and I had to dry this with my hair dryer thing, my paint dryer. So, and I do want to mix a little bit of it in with this little chocolate red because I like that color. So I'm going to mix those two colors together. And, you know, then I'm just going to put some on here. But I'm going to add a lot of water because I just want this to, like, be really, really light. So it's just like an underpainting. So that's all the dark brown that I need. So I'm just going to go up and down. That's all the paint that I need for the whole painting. So I know it looks kind of weird, but that's all you need. It's just like that much. So people are going to learn a new painting technique. It's called glazing. This is a painting technique called glazing. And this is just to get an undertone of dark color and value. And I've just taught my kids value in painting, so they'll understand what. And I talked to them. I showed them a painting by Cezanne, where he did a value study for one of his paintings. And so I talked to them about how he would do value studies so that he would know what the color was supposed to be for his paintings. So they'll know. They'll understand. They're probably not going to see this because they're not on my Facebook page. I don't want nobody's kids on my Facebook page. I'm so sorry. If you're not in my family, I'm not going to friend you as for Facebook. Sorry. Not happening. Like to keep my job for a while longer because I'm not ready to just be doing paint parties forever till, like, everybody in the city knows who I am. They want to come to my paint party, so I'm going to get a little bit more. I have quite enough. And then once I have Oops, I gotta be careful. I don't want to sling paint all over. Cause I do have on an apron, but you know, still. So just gonna put this brown all over, and then I'm gonna try and even it out. So it has nice even strokes. I have a lot of stuff all over my studio because my studio is just crazy looking. It's got trash on the floor. I need to clean up everything. My whole house needs to be clean. I got stuff everywhere. So, you know, the time between February and March, or February and May, February and April, is just like there's no break. We don't get a break at school. So it's like just this hard time where you just slog right through the days. There's no breaks for the kids, there's no breaks for the teachers. And it's just like hard, man. It's like doing hard time. And I know people who've been in prison to be saying like, yeah, you don't even know what hard time is. But I don't know if they remember those days where you didn't have any breaks. There was nothing, no break at all. And you just had to go to school every single day. And you just had to, but see, now we have testing every single day. And that's what makes it hard. It makes it hard for the kids and it makes it hard for the teachers. Just testing every day, every day. So, yeah, I need to paint. I need to do something better. I'm going to add a little bit more in here. Just so I can even it up. I want a nice, even coat. And I'm sure people are going to have difficulty getting this part done, but... And mine looks a little weird because I have 3 coats of white paint on here. So it's not just raw canvas underneath here. I mean, just, you know, primed canvas. It's kind of weird. I don't know if this thing plays on my... I'm going to try and get on this side too. Because I want that brown. Let's see. So that's some water in there. I want this brown to be all on the edges too. So I'm going to have to maybe get my edges again. Like that. I may have to come back in and do those later. Let me see. Let me put this up here. I think I'm going to have to mix up some really just watery brown so I can go along the edges. Okay, let's see. Oh, yeah, that's better. And this is going to get covered up with green anyway, because my background is going to be green. And it could be blue. Okay, there goes the paint dryer. It could be blue, also, like a turquoise blue. This one I probably wouldn't mind doing more than one of. I mean, I do have prints of my artwork, and so I have more than one of those. So it's not like I'm opposed to having the same piece of art. I just usually do prints instead of, you know, original paintings. Because, you know, and these are not like the kind of art that I, you know, enter into contests and things like that and say, oh yes, this is my best stuff. It's not. It's not the kind of stuff that I put in there. But this might be something I might want to do. Because I think I'm going to maybe like this a lot. I like the message, Simply Blessed. And then there's one that we might do that says, find your joy. Or, you know, I have a couple of different sayings. So we might have a couple of different things that people can say. Okay. So, and I'm sure this is upside down from where I had it, which is fine. Oh, I kind of like that. It kind of looks like wood. But I need to dry it, so I'll put my brush in the water. Get my little handy dandy hair dryer. And dry that. I like that. That looks kind of like wood. Okay, and people ask, how can you tell it's dry? Because it's not shiny anymore. Acrylic paint tends to be shiny. Okay, so then the next thing that I'm going to do is I want to give it a greenish tint. And I'm going to mix in a little green and a little turquoise. So I'm going to take this, I have this really cool green. It's called Shamrock. And I really like it. And she uses Kelly green. But I think I like the Shamrock. That's a nice green. I might have to mix that one with Christmas green. Let's see, what's Christmas green? Let me see what that looks like. Because that's like maybe darker. I think it's like a little darker. That's kind of light. I didn't think it was that light. Ooh. This is more like the dark green that she has on there. So I'm going to mix these two greens together. Ooh. Yeah, that is a nice green. Ooh, I like the dark green maybe better. Oh no, decisions. I have to make decisions now. Okay, let me clean my brush really good so I don't have any brown left in it. Okay, somebody's on my phone. Let's see who it is. I don't know. Something weird. I don't see anything. No messages. Yeah, I don't know. Email. Google sending me stuff I don't really care about. Okay. So anyhow, let me add some water to this green. Oh, and she said turquoise. Let's see, where's my turquoise? Turquoise. I don't want to message anybody. Go away. I didn't ask you for nothing. My phone is talking to me. Oh my gosh. Weirdo.
Sorry, who do you want to message?
No one. Go away. Stop.
Sorry, who do you want to message?
Do I have to turn you off? Go away. Stop. That's what I want to message. Okay, so I don't know. Why is it doing that? That's so weird. I'm going to clear all that up there. Oh man, it's raining outside? Oh, snap. No, that was at 5:34. Is it still raining? Sorry. You know how the phone is like all addictive and stuff? It's still raining. I can't tell. Anyway, here's some blue, green, some turquoise. That doesn't seem very dark, but anyway. We're going to just put this on as like a little coat and see that it's kind of a blue-green. That's kind of a pretty color. I'm thinking that I might want to add in like some phthalo blue or some dark blue or something, because that doesn't seem very dark. But anyway, I'm just going to add some of this in with some water, and just going to dip my brush in the water and then put this on. Oh wow, that's really thick. This has a lot of white in it, so it's going to be kind of opaque-ish. So I'm just going to like see what happens here, because I don't really want it to be that, you know. I can't really tell that I put the turquoise in, but I like the green against the brown. I think I want it to be more green than brown. I'm going to have to add a little bit more green to that. Because it doesn't really look like, and I might have to add some darker green to that. Like, I don't know that I have dark green. Here, let me find some place to put this. So I have my snack up here. Yeah, hers looks really dark. Trying to see what's going on here with that. That looks really dark. So I'm thinking I want that to be darker. And we're just gonna do the flower today. We're not gonna put. You know, I have a stencil that says Simply Blessed, and I think I'm just gonna use the one that I have and not the one that she has. This is phthalo green, And I don't know if that's dark enough, but I can add some and see what happens with it. I kind of like this color, but I want to see what happens if I make it a little darker. And I don't know if that's going to be dark enough. I do have some dark green, but that's like downstairs. Let's see. Ooh, nice. Ooh, I like that. Ooh. You could just use phthalo green, man. I mean, you know, that's a nice color. Okay, my stuff is drying. Don't let it dry. Don't talk in that. Don't play with your phone and let it stuff dry. You'll be all night. Things will be jacked up. This stuff, you know, this is the desert. Stuff dries up quick here. I like these layers. And I want to do something with some of these layers. I can't put this on pause, huh? I want to use some of my stencils, but they're all downstairs. I'm sorry, I didn't think about that. I didn't think about that till after I started putting the green on and I saw how pretty it is. I want to use some stencils on here. Yeah, I don't want this to be a glaze like this quite. I don't want it to quite be a glaze, but I'm going to glaze it. I think I'm going to put more than one layer on because I like this, but I really do want it to be a little thicker. So this is where I figure out all the, you know, things that could possibly go wrong, and how to teach it, how I want it to look, and all that good stuff. So this one I might let dry for a minute by itself. Oh, I like that. That's pretty. I love green. And this big old brush, it works really well to like get things smoothed out and stuff. And I like how some of the brown kind of shows through. And then I'm going to add a little more brown and a little green in some places. Let me add some brown and some green together. Oh, more brown. Oh, I'm liking that. Maybe a little more of the darker brown, darker green. I'm liking that. Ooh, I'm really liking that. I like how some of it like just kind of flows over. And I'm going to keep like maybe one corner up here a little darker. Yeah, maybe a little bit more. That. So I'm going to add a little bit more brown right over here in this corner. Because this is where the words are going to be. So I'm going to add maybe a bit more water. So my paint's really dry. Add some brown and some green over here on this side. So I can get, I love that color. That's a really nice color combination there. Add some dark blue, dark green in here. Because I think that phthalo green is kind of a blue-green color. It's not a turquoise, but it's kind of a blue-green color. So I'm going to add some of that in there. And I'll just kind of so you have to kind of keep going back and forth with this till you get it just how you want it. And everybody's is going to look a little bit different, I think. But I'm just adding a little. I need to add some brown over here too. This side is gonna get covered up mostly with the sunflower. And when I looked at the original, I realized that when I did my sunflower cutout, that I didn't quite do it quite right. So, but I think it'll be okay. I really do. So I'm gonna get some green and brown and put it on the sides because I don't want to forget those. Because I'm really liking this, how this is varied. And then I think I'll add some I'm going to let this dry naturally, because, and while it's doing that, you guys get to take a little break. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Yeah, y'all know that theme song, right? To Jeopardy. It's Jeopardy. Anyway, I'm going to paint the sides here with just the green. And, you know, it's just one layer, so some of the brown will show through still anyway, so that's fine. And you'll never know that this was a pink paint. You'd never know in a million years. But this used to be pink. So get a little bit in this corner here. There we go. It's supposed to be my dark corner here, so I don't want to get it too light. And then I gotta go downstairs and get my stencils, because they're all downstairs on my living room floor. I've been running up and down the stairs all day. So believe me, I got my exercise, my therapy for today. Going up and down the stairs. So I'm gonna leave this to dry for a little bit while I go get those. And then I'll decide which I want. I think I want some I want some kind of, oh dang, I need a little bit more right there. I want some, ooh, wow, look at that. Oh, I should add some of the light green. And then, ooh, wow, that's cool. Yeah, oh, yeah. Some places it just needs some light green in it, huh? Light green and blue, yeah. Let's put some of that in there. Yeah. In some places it should just have light green. And then in some places it should have, I'm gonna put some in this corner, some light green over here. And then some of the dark blue, dark brown. I like how that's coming out like that. So I'll put some of that up in this corner. Some of the brown and green. Get some this dark over here. So I just put a tiny bit of phthalo blue in there. So those are the colors we're going to be using. Okay, yeah. Add just a touch of water. Make that paint flow off my brush. Yeah, when your brush gets all sticky, you gotta put some water on it. Y'all know I tell y'all that all the time. In this case, you know, my paint is dry. I want to add a few little brown streaks here and there. Oh, maybe not quite like that. No, not quite like that. Not quite like that. No. No. Okay, there we go. Better. Okay, this will be just a good backdrop for my, there we go, for my letters and my words. Okay, it doesn't matter kind of over here because this is not going to be seen. And then I'll put some, and then there's just like the tiniest edge, just the tiniest edge. Let's put this, yeah, see, sometimes you get some of these colors in here, just let it flow here and there, just so you get some movement in your color. I will put a little bit more color over here, just because stuff is going to poke through the petals, and you'll see stuff poke through the petals over here. I'll put some up here. And a little water. just dilutes that into a nice color. This is mostly going to get covered. Just want some paint to cover over that edge there. All right. I'm going to let that dry for a little bit. I'll be right back. Facebook, I'll be right back. I got to go get these, oh, Jesus. Got to go get these stencils. I'll be right back. That's just weirdness. Okay, I'm back. And I have a bag full of stencils. So I have to see what's in my goodie bag. What's in my goodie bag? Okay, oh, this is the one that I bought. I bought one just for, where is it? Yeah, I bought this cool. I bought this cool stencil. I only have one. I may have another one by the time the party has one, but probably not. I have this really cool stencil like this for the background, but I don't really want to use that one for this. That's for, you know, the leaves and stuff that go, you know, all around, but I wanted to use something else for the background. I bought some little ones. Where's those? Oh, this one's cool. Oh, nice. Ooh, we could use that one too. That one would be nice too. So people can use that. Does I have more of those? Where did I get those from? I bought a bunch of these from Michael's. I mean, from Joanne Fabrics. I bought a bunch from Joanne Fabrics. I was trying to find those. They're kind of little. I thought I bought some from Joanne. Huh. Yeah, I did. So yeah, I bought these, which are nice. And these, and some with some letters. Party, live, dance, fun, laugh, kiss, wild party, giggle. And yeah. And this one says, believe, magic, create, gratitude, dream, faith, joy, success, imagine, love. That's why I bought it, because it said all those words. Not because it said all that wild partying and stuff. If you want to put wild partying on yours, hey, that's up to you. I got nothing to say about that. This, maybe. No, it was a different one that I saw. Okay, well, here's my blessed one, so I'm going to leave that one. And then, I don't have one for Simply, I don't think. I don't think I have one for Simply. Butterflies. I bought them at Michael's. No, I bought some at Walmart. Yeah, I got those at Walmart. And they had some cool little patterns too. So let me find my little Walmart ones. I'm not seeing them. I'm looking at this in the wrong way anyhow. So what's that? Oh, it's something blessed. They were small. I don't think I opened them. Maybe I did. Let me see them. Okay, what's this stuff? Is this stuff useful? Not really. Right, what's this? I have a bunch of these little teeny ones like this. I'm not seeing. I know what I want, but I don't see it yet. Doesn't mean it's not here, just I don't see it yet. So there's a bunch of these. Okay, this looks like it's some kind of animal type pattern. No. It's like this one maybe has it in there. This one has little leaf things. Yeah, this might be the one right here. Oh, look at those. Those are cute. Oh, that's kind of nice. Yeah, no, with the, it might be like this. Yeah, I like that. Let's see what that looks like. This is not still quite dry enough. Okay, I'll get my thing here. Get this out. I guess nobody's gonna look at this until I actually post it on my regular page, not on my business page. Okay, let's see what we got here. I'm gonna need to put my dryer on this right quick. And then there might be another one that I want, that I like, that I've used. No, not hearts. Maybe this one? No. I'm looking for it. Maybe this one. I don't think so though. Oh, that's too small. That's a really small cabinet. I don't think quite that small. I'll think about this one, what this looks like. I don't know. I don't think so. I think I like the one with the little leaves, with the little tiny ones. So, and there's other leaves too, because I have this. Oh, where did that go? Oh man. There's this one with leaves too. So hopefully that I'll find that one somewhere. Got stuck onto the back of something else, and it's not all smushed up somewhere. Crumpled up. I don't want to buy that again, just to get that leaf pattern. But I don't see it, and we did use it. So, it's here somewhere. I'm not going to try and find it right now. I was thinking about using it. I'm going to put that one out. Huh. Well, like Ronnie Reagan says, well, don't see what happened to it. There it is. I see it. There it is. It's on top of something else. It's a sticky thing, so it's always on top of something else. I like that one too. Okay. Alrighty then. Okay, this is still a little wet, so let's put the dryer to this and clean it up a little bit. That is it. I'm going to the next part. See what this really looks like. If you have a nice, nice. I like it. I like it a lot. That's nice. I like it. Okay, so I think I like. I don't know if I like that one. I don't think I like that one. I think I like this one with these little tiny things. And then I can kind of move that around. And I'm going to get some light green. Oh, that's not it. Where is it? Oh, it's right here. I'm going to get some light green and put on there. And I'm going to make my, shake this up a little bit. I'm going to make some, like, an overall pattern. Make like a little overall pattern that's real light. There we go. and because that will show up, but it's going to be really like, oh, you know, Nick, sorry, I'm not going to be responding to that today. And I get my medium brush on this. Where is my medium brush? Oh, here we go. I'll get my medium brush on this because I don't want a whole lot of paint on this. So I'm just gonna like, because I just want it to just kind of come through just a little bit. And we'll see how that looks, because if I don't like it, then I can always cover it up with the green, the dark green. But I just want just a little bit of paint on there. Oh, that's kind of nice, yeah. Okay, and then I'll put this one on here. And then I'm going to stagger these so that they're kind of, you know, not really. And it's okay if they're a little bit messy, because I don't really want this to stand out too much. And then I'll put one up here. So it should be up really close to the edge. And then there should be one that's kind of down to the bottom. I'm loving these stencils. I really am. I'm like digging these. That's what I'm saying. Like, you know, I may or may not, you know. So this one, you know, it could be one that I actually end up showing somewhere. You know, who knows? I love the message. And I'll probably do some more that are like this, because I love the message. You know, simply blessed. I feel like I've been simply blessed a lot of times. Okay, I just got too much junk over there. I'm digging that, man. I'm really digging that. So, yeah, let's put that on real quick. I don't even go back and get more paint from my brush. I just let it run out eventually. Pull it up. Keep it a-moving. Keep it a-moving. Digging it, digging it, digging it. Hot digging it. Okay, so this one's going to be here. And most of this over here on this side is going to get all covered up. Oh, I know y'all can't see over here, can you? Just the edge? Nope. Oh, I'm sorry. My bad. Oops. Okay, well, you know. Sorry. That annoys me when people paint stuff and I can't see what they're doing. Sorry. Nobody made it to my page yet. They all watching basketball or something. It's March Madness. We need to watch basketball. Apparently my nephew and my great nephew just won the basketball tournament. Cool, cool, and cooler. So this one's here. The other one will be down here. Yeah, there's probably not going to be much on this side because this is where all the, I'm just going to put a little bit just in case it shows through the leaves. I mean through the flower petals. I'm just going to like really very lightly put stuff on there. Anything that might come through. So it's more faded. I'm so digging that. I like the way you work it, no diggity. Bag it up. I like the way you work it, no diggity. I got to bag it up. I like the way you work it, no diggity. Got to bag it up. I like the way you work it, no diggity. Say yo, say yo, say yo, say yo. Say yo, say yo, say yo, say yo. Ooh, I like it. Okay, and I'm sure nobody's gonna see this part, but why not just finish the pattern? You know, you don't have to, because there's a stencil that's gonna be on top of this, a big stencil. So that's why I'm making this super duper light, so that you know. I mean, it's super duper light. Okay. Nice, nice. And it just kind of gets lighter and lighter as it goes on. I think I need to add a little bit more here, because this one would have some on the end. Yes, it would. So add some over here. And I could add some down here too, because this thing bends. Okay, so I like that a lot. And then I'm going to put this away so it can dry. It's on top of my stencils. And then I'll let me clean my brush. I need to clean both my brushes really good. And I need to get some fresh water, because it's going to be time to make the sunflowers. As soon as that's all dried up, it's time to make sunflowers. So, and that's a light color. So I want to make sure that we have that. Because I'm digging these stencils, man. I'm digging them. I really like them. And I didn't realize how cool they really were. Because I was like, oh, those are kind of like lame. And, you know, they're just so, you know, country. I thought they were real country, you know, like, and not like people are countrified or anything, but I thought they were like more in the style of country, you know, country cabin and all that stuff. But they're really not. They're really kind of cool. All right, so the next step is to get my tracer and draw out my sunflower. So here is my sunflower. It's very large. And I have to see, uh-oh. Oh no, it's stuck to this? Ooh, oh golly, some kind of crud got stuck on my, I was trying to like spray. Oh no, ew, ick. Ooh, I bet you it's all sticky too. No, boo. Boo hiss boo. Okay. Dang, man. See that? This is from some spray fixative. And I hadn't used the spray fixative in like, I don't know, like 10 years or something. And so I did a pastel of my Uncle Jack. And I tried to spray it with the spray pastel, with the spray fixative. And the jar was just, I mean, the can was just all messed up. And it just started like, when I tried to spray it, it just started leaking out of the side of the jar. And I was like, what the heck? And so then, you know, I had to like leave the room, because that stuff gives me an asthma attack. So I'm like, So now it's all over my studio, all over my little board. And I really need to get that crap up because that's like really just, it's like some kind of jacked up amber or something, you know? Like it's still sticky. Some sticky amber for, you know, to trap you in. Get all my stuff in, and it just stinks. It's so stinky. You know, if you, oh geez, let me get that away from it. Ugh, gross, man. I don't even really want to touch it because it'll have that funky smell on my fingers. And it smells like, you know, you're sniffing glue or something, you know. Like when I was like 19 or something, that was the first time I was ever exposed to anybody doing stuff like that. And I was like, what the heck are they doing? And they would spray this stuff. Oh God, I can smell it. Ew. 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 My hands smell like it too now. Ew. Ew. Gross. And these people would go around and they'd be like spraying paint and sniffing it. And I was like, what? Who wants to do that? And I was like, you know, I think even I was like 18. And I was like, man, that's going to like jack up your brain. You know, I just knew that was not something good. So anyway, here's my sunflower cutout. And it's just the exact size of this. And then I'm just going to do the leaves. Go around the edge of the leaves with, what color? What color are you using for this? Oh, just trace it with my pencil. Okay, where's my pencil? Okay. So, I think I need to like cut this part out first. Scissors. So I'm gonna cut out this part. Oh yeah. But that shouldn't be like that. Shouldn't it? It should be like a little part like this that goes in like this. That's what should be happening there. Should be like a little part. This one too. This one should have a little part on it too. Because that should still be like a flower part. Okay. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna trace this with my pencil onto my paper. So I mean paper. No, onto my painting. Yeah, no. Onto the painting. So I think I'm gonna really like this one. I think I'm really gonna like it a lot. I already like it a lot. I think it's super awesome. And then I think, excuse me if I get stopped there. Okay. And then I think I'll be really like digging this. And not wanting to like ever cover this up again. And hey, you know, I'm like, you know how people ask you, can you do stuff again? You're like, no, I can't do that again. That's a one-of-a-kind original. I'm like, I'll be happy to do this more than once. Okay, so that's that. And then I think what I would do is maybe cut out this part right here so people can see where to trace around the inside, because this is going to be the inside or the outside. The outside or the inside? I don't know. It's going to be the inside. I know that. So I'm just going to keep this little circle part for people to have. So keep that. Don't lose it. Put it in with the paint for now. And then I'm going to put this back where it was. And trace that part too. And I know you probably can't see this because it's so dark, but I can see it. And people will be able to see what they did, what they drew. Because they have really good lighting at Ariella's too. Really good lighting. You know, like some restaurants, some places that you go, they don't have really good lighting. So, now that, dang, my chair feels like it's falling off or something. I feel like I'm leaning sideways like this. Feels like my table's going that way too. Like it's going that way. I wonder if they could be doing that. Why would it be doing that? It looks like it's going down this way too. Let's see if my brush rolls. Let's see if this rolls. It does. Oh, it is going that way. Why is it going that way? Oh, it shouldn't be like that. How is that happening? It should be like level. I have to look and see what's going on underneath here. It should be in the same little slot. Both in the same slot. One's in bottom slot. And oh, wait a minute. It's not in the bottom slot. I don't know what happened here. That's just weird, man. Okay, so what? Is this off of the thing? No. It's still on the same thing. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on with this. This is weird. But I feel like my whole side of this room is going that way. Or something. But my house ain't collapsing. That'd be really messed up. Freaky. Alright, well, I'm going to try and finish painting and not borrow no trouble and not worry about that for now. Because nothing I can do anyhow. Alright, so now that I have it traced, I'm going to fill in the petals with white paint. So now I'm going to have my white paint. And I want to see if there's a difference between this white and that white, which is whiter, because that's titanium white. So I want to see, because this white's a little thinner than that. Let's see which white is whiter. Can't really tell. Not gonna worry about it. So anyway, I'm gonna fill in my petals, and I'm gonna go. I want to make like a line that goes like this. I should do that. I'm gonna have to do a burn my a little circle in between where so that people can just use that, draw that, because it's really hard to draw circles if you don't have a compass. Which I could get a compass. That wouldn't be that hard to do. I'm just gonna go around like that, so I know where to stop my petals. It is kind of hard to see this. I'm going to do this way so I can see what I'm doing. Oh, geez, I'm so hot. Okay, so I'm going to take the big brush, and I'm going to take the white. So I have some thick white in here, and I'm just going to go in with this and just make my petals. And this white covers really well. And I'm not going to worry about whether or not it's, I'm going to make sure I leave a little space in between my petals. Leave those space. Make sure you leave that space. Otherwise, it's just going to be a big white blob. So you want to make sure you leave a space where your petals are. Where it's green. Don't paint that part. That's why I have this light turned it this way so I can see the light where it goes. And I'm painting in one direction. And then that's going to go on this side too. And I'm going to paint the sides while I'm at it. because this is going to get painted to be another color anyway, but still, I want to paint it. I'm using the side of my brush like this so it has a point to it, and then dragging it, dragging along that edge. So that's why I like these flat brushes, because you can do that. You can load it up with paint and then smash it and drag it. Smash and drag. Yeah, my little pattern is getting covered up, but that's okay. Because you want to, so I went from white to green to white again. But you want to make sure that you have your petals in, so, you know, so that they turn like yellow, because this is a sunflower. Okay, so now I can see what I'm doing here. Oh my God, the heat's going to come on. It's going to burn me up. I'm already sweating. I can hear the furnace ticking. It's like, no. It's too hot in here. Burning up. Okay, I need more white. So we're going to be using a lot of white for this, because we're covering up more than half of the canvas with white. And you can only put so much paint on your brush at once anyway, so. And then this part over here where the circle is going to be brown. So that's why I have to make sure that I cut out that inner circle so people can draw that in, and just cut out part of it. Then I'll have to cut out all of it. But I do want to leave like a space so I can see where my petals go in. Okay, so grab and drag. Smash and drag, rather, smash and drag. Smash it down a little bit and drag it. Smash it and drag it. Or smash and pull. Smash, drag, smash, pull. Whichever you prefer. It's just a semantical thing, I guess. I'm just going to leave a little small area where it's still kind of, and I'm just going to go all the way around where this is, so that I know where to, I don't have to worry about, oh, I have to stop here. I can just stop. Okay, there we go. Nice and smooth. Didn't stop there. Okay, so yeah. Smash and drag. Sometimes you don't get all the way over, so then you can just, you know, drag it and smash it a little bit. Oh, who's that? Hey, Doreen. This is the painting. Oh, you can't hear me? Uh-oh. I'm not talking very loud. Can you hear me better now? Or do I need a mic? Oh, let me turn up the volume. Let's see. Which one of these is volume? Hopefully I don't lose you. I'm going to try and turn up the volume. Oh, dang, I went to mute. Is that better? Give me a thumbs up if that's better. Okay, smash and drag. Smash and drag. I was wondering if anybody was going to tune in on a Sunday night instead of be watching basketball or whatever people watch on Sunday nights. I don't watch TV that much on Sunday nights. I'll be on YouTube. Now, this is not supposed to be a daisy, even though I know it looks like a daisy. It's not a daisy. We're still working on it. This was my love painting. And then I decided to turn it into something else. Because I have one, I don't need to. And this one wasn't ever finished, so. Okay, I'm going to flip this over. So I can get to this side over here. See what I'm doing here, because that's a little bit weird on that side. And then I'm gonna paint the side of it to match. It's kind of weird. The petal just kind of goes, falls off the side. Need a baby wipe. Baby wipe, baby wipe. I need a baby wipe. Baby wipe emergency. Dip it in some water. Baby wipe emergency. Man, I really wish I would have known about these like in college. Would have saved me so much time. So much time. So much effort, so much energy. Geez, I wouldn't have like had to start over so much. They work so well. Took a gal from Texas to hit me to the baby wipes. Because, well, I guess if you have kids and you're trying to paint, you might know it. But, you know, you might be like, dang, I don't have nothing but baby wipes. Okay, let me just use one. That's probably how she discovered that. Her kid was little. She discovered, oh, if I just use a baby wipe, it works better than cloth or tissue or anything. Okay. And I get to add color in a minute. This part. Okay, yay, hooray. Whew, we're done with that part. Next. Oh, now I'm supposed to put in Simply Blessed. Okay. So I have this one that says Blessed. And I have a smaller one. I think I might have to use the smaller one because that one seems kind of big. I don't have a lot of room. I think I made my flower too big. But it's okay because, you know, it's all right. Because I have this smaller one. This is cute. It's very cute. And this one is sticky, so, you know, once you put it down, it doesn't move. I think. This one says Family Blessed, so who would say that? Nobody. I mean, why couldn't they just say Simply Blessed? Like, you know, people would be saying that. Because people would be saying that. Oh, duh. I don't get it. Because people always say that. Okay, I can see this is like not wanting to come up. It just keeps, every time I get one part up, it gets stuck somewhere else. Okay, so while this is drying, I'm going to write Blessed. I'm going to do Blessed. And I think somewhere I have Simply. Okay, so I'm going to put that down, Blessed. And I don't know if I have Simply on here somewhere. I thought that I bought something that said simply on here, but man, look, because I bought a lot of stuff. No, that's not it. And I put one back, so I don't know if that was the one that had the word simply on it. Let's see. Welcome. It's where the love is. Okay, no, that's not it. I have some more. You know, because why would I have one that said exactly what I need? Because that would be too much like right. Too much like right, because, you know. Let's see, what are these? These are the same things. Yes, I have 3 of those. I'll just say blessed. Okay, well, I don't think I have one that says simply blessed. Not there, anyway. I think I might have one that says that here. Wait, what's in here? Nothing. Let's see. I have one maybe in here, but I'm not sure. Where's the little thing? Like, I have all of these. But these are not. These are paper. And unless I like... This is how, live simply. So, let's see how big is that thing. See if we can use it. Let's see. Hello, sunshine. Let's see. Trust and believe. I like that one. Be brave. Believe you can. Find joy. That's, I'm gonna like take that one out. Live simply. Oh wow, that's really huge. Oh my God, that's like way too big. No. But I'm gonna keep find joy, because that's one of the ones that I have on there. And then what's this one? Home sweet home. Home, home, home. What's this one? Family, family, family. Different ways to write family. Be your own kind of beautiful. I used to have a friend that was a teacher who used to always say, trust and believe. Trust and believe. Oh, when he was talking to kids. Life is so much better with cake. Yes, it is. Believe there is good in the world. That's one other one. I love you to the moon and back. Oh, yeah, maybe I should do a painting on that. I love you to the moon and back. Let's go on an adventure. Oh, that could be on the little happy camper van. Hope is the anchor of the soul. Always kiss me goodnight. You will never regret being kind. No, you won't. Be happy. Don't worry. Be happy. House rules. Love each other and count your blessings. Dreams don't work unless you do. That's for sure. I'm very creative. You and me. Wash, dry, fold, repeat. Love, love, love. Do your best, never give up. Wasn't there one in here about joy? Bless this home. Bless this happy home. Isn't there one in here about joy? That was why I bought the thing. I'm sure there was one in here about joy. Oh, find joy. Oh, duh. Excuse me. Alert for craziness. Alert for craziness. I don't know. I believe you can is kind of big. it's stuck to there. Oh, man. Oh, boo hiss. See? Gotta pay attention to what you're doing. Okay, I'm gonna put those back. Now I gotta put some white back on here. Because this is like messed up. And since we have this going on like this, I'm going to just make life easy and put my little hair dryer on here. I'm not trying to hear that. So I might have to put I don't get it too close to the stencil. It's not gonna stay white. Okay, so I'm gonna put this on blessed at least, and then I have to do simply later. I'm gonna have to write in simply because I tried to print out her. Oh, I printed it out. I did. Oh, you know what? I just need to cut it out on the thing. But that's like a whole nother other video. Is the cutting part out, the cutting it out part. There's a whole nother other video on doing the stencil. So, trying to get it done, but I know I was supposed to do that first, but I just wanted to paint today. Some days you just feel like painting. Okay. Nice. Oh, I like it. Ooh. Ooh, nice, nice. Okay, let me put this back on here. Okay, so let me find the little thing that says Simply Blessed on here, because that's on a piece of paper. Where is it? That's not it. So I just printed that thing out. So here it is. And this is how it goes. It's like this. So I really need to like put this on a stencil, but I don't really know what I did with them. I have to look in my bag again and see if I have to. I have to stop and do the stencil, cut out the stencils. Yeah, here they are. No, that's something. Is this them? No. Because I had like a whole box of them, but I don't know what I did with them now. It's been some days since then. Went through a bunch of other things that I was doing. And they're right here. Yeah. It's a wood burning tool. And they should have been like right in here. Oh, dang, here they are. They were right here all along. I could have did this before I got, no, that's not it. That's not it. That's only the big ones. I have some smaller ones. Like a whole big old pack of them. A big old pack. And I'm not seeing it. See, it's time to clean up this mess because I can't find nothing now. And I don't want to buy that again because that's a ridiculous thing. I mean, it doesn't cost that much, but why buy them when you have them? Is this stuff dry? Sort of. Mostly. It's mostly dry. Let me put this over here. Okay, this is making me crazy now because I can't find out what I did with them. And I put them somewhere, but I'm not sure where that somewhere is. Because I done went through like, oh no, what is this sitting on? Oh man, it's sitting on a canvas? Now I got stuff on. She might be sitting on that canvas step off. Please take that off there. Right there. Yeah, no. See, oh man, look what you did. That's not good. Not good at all. Too much stuff in here. Too much. I'm gonna have an avalanche. Trying to do too many things at once, guys. Really. But I still don't see them. And they're not in my little thing, my little basket, my little box or whatever. I'm not seeing them in here. I see all the ones I made. And I see the ones I bought. Don't see the blanks. I'm sure I decided not to take those. So like, why would you take those? You don't really need them. You're not going to make any stencils at the paint party. Who would do that? That sounds ridiculous. Let's see if there's somewhere else. Yeah, nothing major, guys. Nothing major. Still just looking. Oh, man. That's why I didn't make them earlier, because I couldn't find the thing. Oh, put it away, I did. Now I have to remember, what did I do with the paper I just had? Oh, here it is. Okay. So I'm going to, like, switch up for just a minute and let this dry, because it's still wet, as you can see. I still have paint. I'll let that dry naturally for a little bit. And I'm going to make this stencil right quick. That says Simply Blessed. So everybody else's stencils, everybody else's is going to look differently from mine. But I'm going to make it now out of this, because I didn't know that I would need to. I didn't know if it would be the same size, but this will be okay. Perfect. Yeah, perfecto. All right. So I'm just gonna, I need to sharpen my pencil. Oh man, my pencil sharpener's downstairs. Oh, that's a real bummer. Okay. I don't think this one works. I have to use old-fashioned kind. Ooh, that's really sharp. Oh, dang. Looks like a hypodermic. That's one sharp pencil. Okay, so I'm going to trace this. Let me take my glasses off so I can see what I'm doing. So I'm going to trace over this. Not with that, you ain't. Nope. Not going to use that. I don't think so. That's not going to do anything. I don't see nothing with that. I'm supposed to use the other side. Oh, you are, duh. Use the other side. You can draw on that side. That's what. Yeah, this is the side. Okay, so obviously I need a slightly duller pencil. And then while I have the stencil cutter out, I have to figure out how to cut this. Okay, so that gets cut like that. fuzz. I like how this fits in here. It's not going to fit that. So I'll have to see what it looks like when I cut it out. I'm going to start cutting it up. Oh, let me get unhook my heater. My dryer, and hook up the stencil cutter. I'll move my glasses far away because I don't want a hole in my glasses, because this will melt plastic. And I'll be very unhappy to not be able to drive to work tomorrow, so because I can't see, because I cut a hole in my glasses like an idiot. You won't be doing that today. None of that, my friend. No, no, no. Now, go get the papers I just got rid of. And I'll see how this is. Ooh, don't get on there. Oh man, don't get on my pants. We'll see how this is gonna work out. Hopefully it'll be okay. Let's see. This goes. How does this go? That out the way so that don't get no. This burned a hole in my little water thing. Okay, so it's kind of dangerous. It gets really hot pretty quick, and then it's like, okay, I told you I get hot, and I gotta open the window because I don't want to breathe them fumes either. We'll be having an asthma attack up in here, so that's not a good thing either. So, got some more junk to move. More crashing of boxes and things. Let's see if I can put this here. I'm just rearranging things. Putting them someplace where they won't cause a problem. They'll cause the least amount of problems. To the window. All right. Let's see. It's not 1,000 degrees cold or hot today. Okay. Push the curtains aside so I can get a nice breeze coming through here. That way it won't be so freaking hot either. Okay. All right. I like the blessed that I have better than the blessed that she has. But, it's okay. But I like the Simply Blessed. Yeah, it's heating up. I can smell it all stinky and stuff. Okay, so I'm going to turn it upside down. No, not hot enough yet. When it starts smoking, then you can see. When the tip starts smoking, then it'll be ready. Yeah, this is so much easier than trying to go around a curve with, it's still not really hot. I just want to get it on. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Being impatient. There we go. I'm going to try and make a nice curve with this, if at all possible. Nice, nice. Better, better. It's still not quite as hot as it could be. Okay, I think it's going to be about up to temperature now. Yeah, it's melting real good. I don't really want to talk while I'm doing this because that means I have to take a breath and I don't want to breathe this. So it's kind of going through. It's still not really, really hot. There we go. It's getting hot now. Dang. Okay, I'd say it's hot now. Oh, see, it's got like a little hot dents in there. I don't know why I never ever do this thing in the daytime, always at night. It's hard to see. Clean that up a little bit. Yeah, let that like blow out that way. It's got plastic on the tip that's still burning. I don't know if y'all can see that, but it's kind of nasty. smells bad. Now I have to figure out how to cut out the center. So if I just do like, I'm thinking if I do, let's see, put this thing on here for a minute. Because I have to do this like you make an E or O. So it needs a part of it that's still going to be attached. Like right here, this part needs to still be attached. And maybe maybe it could be attached here. And here. Or something. I don't know. Let me try it and see what happens. I'm thinking about it as I'm doing it so that it'll still be attached to some part of it. So that part's going to come out. And then over here, this part's going to come out. Oh, this thing's hot in my hand. And I'm going to make, like right here, it'd be attached here and here. Okay. Okay, so let's see what that looks like. I'll try to detach this, see what it looks like. Let me get my X-Acto knife. Skinny one. Let's see what's happening here. Let me try and attach it somewhere. This lettering, you know, it's not coming out that great. Not real happy with it. Not really. Not terribly happy. I might have to like smooth it out or sand it or something because it's real rough. It's so small. Wow. Okay. This is very rough. It looks very rough. I have to go over this with the thing to try and get this out. So it don't want to come out. And I'm gonna have to see if I can make it this other part stay. Because it shouldn't. I shouldn't have went across that part. Okay. Just trying to figure it out. I need to take this part off here. I don't know. This isn't gonna. I don't think this is gonna work out real well. It's not going to work out very well. I'm going to have to reattach it or something, some kind of way. Let's see what happens here. She just said, "Oh yes, just make a stencil of this." I'm like, "What? Have people trace that and then do what? How do they trace it on what? On copy paper? Oh man, that's like so old school. I don't really want them to trace it on copy paper. That seems like there's a lot." Everybody enjoyed having the stencils, and I'd rather have them have the stencils, especially for something like lettering. Lettering is so hard. Lettering is hard. Hey, Melissa. Try and make a stencil. It's not coming out that well. I have to figure out how to fix that part. I will. Just gotta keep. I like this simply, but oh my God, this lettering is like driving me crazy. And my stencil burner is giving me a blues too. Yeah, when I need it to like melt stuff, it's just not doing the job. And I'm trying not to breathe this mess. Ouch, my finger's getting hot. Like the heat doesn't actually go exactly to the tip or something, which is where I need it to be. I need to just go over this one time and be done, one and done. But it's not doing that. It's like making me do this like all over again. Oh my gosh. Cursive writing. Wonderful. I'm so thrilled I can't stand it. Okay, where's my little one? Yeah, it's gonna be some rough letters, man. Really rough. Try to paint this, it's gonna just look really bad. I don't like it. I have to like file this or something, man. It's like, ugh. Ish. That's a Minnesota thing. Ish. Oh, well, maybe if I take the plastic off, it might work better. Oops. I don't know these things. I'm learning how to do these things appropriately. I'm just going to cut this because I just like tired of this. Alright. Now, I'm going to attempt to do something that I don't know if it will do. I'm going to attempt to melt this onto this so it will stay. Okay. Well, it's sort of looking like it's going to stay, sort of, kind of. Do a little bit more welding, melting. Try not to breathe this because this looks really toxic. That look bad, but I think it's working. So I need to do the same thing here. Just need a longer piece. All right, well, yeah, maybe. Ugh, burning plastic-ish. No, I don't know how long this is going to take, but I can see the value of having a cricket. I can see the value of a cricket. Really. Where you don't have any of this stuff going on. So, let me see if I can clean up these edges with this thing. Be really super careful with this. Nice. Smooth that stuff out. Oh, that didn't work at all. Oh, that's hot. Ooh, that's hot. That's hot. That's very hot. Okay, just trying to smooth it out a little. Okay, man, dang, that's like a bunch of stuff, man. I don't know. We'll see if this works better. I'm gonna peel this stuff off of here and see if that makes it easier to do. Or what, because it's gotta be something easier to do it than this way. Oh no, that's your design is on there. Oh snap! Okay, all right, I see what's happening. Okay, well, no thanks, I won't do that. Won't do that. That's where your design is. Okay, credit card. Okay, I understand what's going on here now. Got it. Leave that part alone because that's the part you scratch on to get your design. Okay, got it. Alrighty. I will not do that again. Some kind of little dogs having a fight. Some little vicious ankle biting dogs. They really getting into it, man. Little hounds. I'm not talking much because I'm trying to hold my breath, y'all. So this stuff is like, ugh. Yeah, them some little bitty dogs. All that rah, 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 rah stuff. And I wonder if I should just continue it. I think I will. I think I'll just continue it, and then if people need to go further or need to skip it or whatever they need to do, because I'm not going to do, I have the word blessed already. So I'm just going to it is what it is, baby. It is what it is. Oh my God, it's so freaking hot. It's burning my dang thumb, man. My finger. The one that's guiding it where to go. feel like I have a water fountain on my head that won't turn off. Making letters with fire. Yeah. Ooh, fun. No, it's not. It's not fun. It's hot. Nothing fun about this. It's hot. It's very hot. Okay, so now here we have another situation where oh man, I wanted to make something there. Oh shoot. It's just too soft now. Yeah, it gets all weird when the thing pops up some. It's like not flat on the table. It gets real weird. Okay, we're almost done. And we have to go back in and try and cut this crap out. And there's some places where I know it didn't even get no heat, didn't even come. Well, how would this one? This one has to go like this. What? I'm confused. Maybe like this. It has to go like this. Ugh. Drive me out my mind. Okay, last little thing, man. Then I can start using my X-Acto. Jeez. Okay, I'm not gonna turn it off because I still need to do other stuff with it. Oh, Jesus Christ. God Almighty, help me. Help me, Lord. Help me, Lord. Oh, I still didn't do that other part. Okay, I didn't do that. Dot the I. I'm not gonna worry about dotting the I right now. We're only doing one of these, so everybody's going to have to share. Because I am not doing this again. This is like, ugh. Torture. Torture. It's torture. Let's keep parts out. Try not to stab myself in the finger. There we go. Wow. What a pain in the butt. Oh my gosh. Man. Yes, I can definitely see that a Cricut would be worth the money, but I don't have the money right now, so I get to do it the hard way. Yes, I do. The hard way. Okay, let's see. This is going to be extremely Cricut looking. Oh, what's happening? It's a little tiny piece of plastic right there. Oh, no, go get another. Check out nowhere. Don't you move. What you burning me? This one, I'm gonna take two little extra right here. Yeah, because I can feel that that's not. Did I turn this thing on? No, it's still on. Okay. Alright. Jeez. Okay, there we go. There we go. Cooking with gas now. See how does this turn out here with the L? Right, I'll have to do the L again because it's like I see through the back. That doesn't nothing there. Just when you thought it was safe to go in the water. Ha. Oh. Now, I could keep this other part, and then someone could trace around the outside of this part, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how well it comes out. If it comes out real nicely in one piece, doesn't look too weird. Doesn't break. The S didn't come out all the way, so that's just what that is. So. And then there's like these little teeny pieces right here. That, am I gonna try and keep track of some little teeny pieces of anything? No, I'm not. Is somebody at a guest at a paint party gonna try and keep track? Absolutely not. Why would they? Who wants to be bothered with that? You're supposed to be having fun. You're not supposed to be trying to keep track of the teacher's stuff. Okay. A little bit of shaving there. There we go. Yay! Yay! is where it gets really weird. A little funky. To the Y, didn't get enough. That's part of the Y. Oh, them little dogs go at it again, man. They must really not like each other. There's some territorial issues there. They're having a rough night. All is not grand in Whoville. With all the little who's. Let's see some other places where I need to have a little bit more. Okay. Let's see if this actually comes out appropriately. Because the Y is getting kind of weird. It's a little strange. Oh, that is not at all. Yes. I'm just of the opinion that people should just paint this in. You know, really, just paint it in. Because otherwise, it's just really hard to try and figure this out, really. Okay. Oh boy, wow. All right, let's see if we can get this part out. This is very close to the other edge here. And I'll try and clean it up. Oh man, I'm in need of water. That stuff I got to my throat. Okay. Yeah, okay, I think that'll be okay. It's still connected, and this didn't get disconnected in any way. It's sharp though, boy. Stick your fingers in there. I think I want to put some more heat to that. Really. almost done with my painting. Let's stop and do this. Jeez. Okay. And it would be nice to have this part right here hooked back together. So to have a piece of this back in place right there. Oh man, and it's not flat on the bottom. That's going to be a problem. What can I do with that? Can I shave that off with this? Yes, I can. Ooh, no, not like that. Okay, can I just melt it down or something so that it lays down flat? Oh, no, no, no. I don't want it to do that. Shoot. No, don't melt. Dang. So it's not becoming a good thing. Okay, that's still not what I need. Keep trying with this. Oh, that's trying not to burn yourself. No, that's a bad thing. Let's see if we can get it to try to melt into something that looks more like it belongs there. I'm gonna have to take my inhaler soon. Okay, and I also need a piece here to keep that together from falling all over everywhere. Yeah, it's kind of funky looking, but you know. this. Handmade. Homemade, handmade. Okay. Keep it away from the paint. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Let's see if I can melt this a little bit on this side. There you go. I don't know what this is gonna look like. Anyway, I think I'm done with this because I'm like tired of messing with it. So we're gonna see what does it really look like. I'm gonna try and fix it up a little bit. Oh, we have the same problem here. There you go. That's somewhat better. Okay, I'm just really done and tired with messing with that, so I'm gonna like unplug it and I'm gonna go put it on my desk. I can't take any more of that shit. Oh, jeez. That's bad. I'm gonna have to open the door and turn on the fan. Well, there's no fan in here. That is bad. B-A-D bad. Put this over here. Oh, man. Gee whiz. Ew. Stinky. Get some fresh air. Yeah, it smells bad in here. Ew. Golly. Phew. That stuff is bad. Give you like an asthma attack or something. Okay, let me see how this looks because I'm sure my painting is completely dry now. See how this looks on top. Okay, well, yeah, it's kind of big. I think it'd be okay right there. But I'm gonna have to do it like in a different color. And I have to do it after I finish doing my flower. Because it'll go over. Yeah. We'll have to see how that looks. Anyway. I don't know if this is going to hold up. I may have to do another one of these or something, but it doesn't look that cool. We'll have to see how well it holds up. Let me keep the plastic on just in case. Anyway, geez. I don't know how she made this, but she probably did carbon paper or something like that. And then had people try and paint that in freehand or something. I don't want to paint it in freehand. Much less anybody else. Okay, so they're saying use a small round brush to fill in the sunflower circle with dark brown. Let it dry for a few minutes. Okay, let's get some dark brown. My band, add in some more of this brown. This is burnt umber. Get my round brush over here. Let me me clean this white out of here. Because that's like, ugh, man, jeez. That stuff's bad. I don't want to do that again. I don't want to make that again. Where's my sponge? Oh. Okay, I do not want to make that again, ever. I don't really want to do that no more. I'm going to have to, like, see if I can get a Cricut somewhere. If somebody got one for sale. That's my next thing. I need a Cricut. Or something like it, you know. Because that's not going to work for me. I'm not going to be able to keep doing stuff like that. Okay, so I'm going to add some brown over here. And this is going to be here. So I'm going to move this over so y'all can see. So I'm going to just paint in with my round brush. This is my little round brush, the brown, just straight brown. And add a little water to that because my paint's really dry. Ooh, that looks like chocolate. Ooh, yum. Looks like liquid chocolate. Yummy. That is such a nice color. I love that color. Doesn't smell like chocolate, but it smells a whole heck of a lot better than that stencil cutter plastic, burning plastic smell. Yuck. That's gross. So, and then I'm going to paint on this side too. And I'm going to add a little bit of lighter brown in here. Some reddish brown in here. Because this is where you're going to have some of the yellow and gold in here too. So I want to be able to tell the difference. Where does it stop? So I'll add some of that color in here. Because that's the center of the flower where the sunflowers live. Where the sunflower seeds live. Okay, so now we're going to add yellow and orange. And I'm not sure about this orange. It might be, I like outrageous orange a lot. It's a really beautiful color, but I'm going to see what this pumpkin orange looks like and see if I like it. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, I do use the pumpkin orange a lot. I like that a lot too. So let's put some pumpkin orange and some yellow. And I got the sunflower yellow because I thought that was a really pretty yellow. And I couldn't find a big bottle of this that says sunflower. I thought it was like super awesome. But they don't have stuff on here. Okay, so I got the sunflower because it's really pretty. That's what color a sunflower is, okay? That's what color it is. So I'm going to get my big flat brush, my big brush. And hopefully it's clean. It looks clean. We'll see. We'll find out if it's clean or not. I just had white in it, so that should be okay. And I'm going to start painting in my petals. Because, you know, the white the yellow is transparent. So it's very, very thin. So whatever you paint under it, it's going to come through. Oh, that's so pretty. It says take some white, some yellow, and some orange in your brush and paint in your petals. Oh, I like that. Yellow and orange. But I think I want to paint in yellow first, and then I can paint a layer of the orange and yellow together. So first I'm going to paint in a layer of yellow over my what I have, and then I'll come back in and paint in some yellow and orange. I just want to have that base layer. Oh, that's so pretty. Oh, wow, I really like this. That's such a nice painting. Oh my God, I'm gonna love this painting. I'm really gonna like this a lot. Make sure I cover all the, I just want to just get this color on here. It's so pretty. Oh, it looks so good. Ooh, I like it. I really like it. Oh my God, people are gonna want to do this more. They're gonna do more of these. They might want to come and do it again. This is so pretty. Okay, so I'm gonna add some more yellow because that went fast. And then I'm gonna add that orange and that yellow together. On top of that, yellow on one corner, orange, yellow on one corner, orange on the other, and just come in and paint it. And then one side's going to be more orange, and one side's going to be more yellow. And then wherever I have like a problem, like right there where it got off, just going to take my baby white and go over it. Take my baby white, go over it. Clean it up. Okay, really easy. Okay, so yellow on one side, orange on the other. Just cutting that in. It's like all cutting in. So yellow on one side, orange on the other. And then on this side, I don't even have to worry about the orange and the yellow. Just gonna come in. And if you go over a little bit, it's okay. It's okay, because remember, have your baby wipe. Got your baby wipe. And you can just clean that right up. Oh, this is so pretty. I'm gonna come in right here, yellow, go over that white part. There we go. Orange, go over that white. Yellow, go over that white. I want to make sure that I go all the way down to the bottom. Yellow and orange. It's okay if you go over the, ooh, that's so pretty. Ooh, nice. So nice. I don't know what in the world he's listening to. People sound like talking in a can. So now I'm going to go over this part. Oh, wow. Ooh. Oh, and that orange on the green just sets it really off. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. And I love the little pattern on there. That looks nice too. And then I come right in the middle. Take some of that yellow and orange, yellow, orange. That yellow right there on the bottom of that flower. Ooh, that's so pretty. Oh my gosh, I've never done anything so cute. Oh man, I love it. I love it. I really love it. But I need more paint. More yellow. This takes a lot of yellow. And I need to buy more of this sunflower. See where I can get a big thing of it. Maybe I can get some at Joann Fabrics or something. A big one of this color. I'll try Michael's too. See if they have a big one of this color. Because this is Anita's all-purpose acrylic paint. I might only be able to get it at Hobby Lobby. I have to go to a different Hobby Lobby. Oh, that's so pretty. Ooh, wow, I love it. So, so pretty. So, so pretty, my friends. So, so pretty. And this is called double loading your brush. When you do this, double loading. Because you have two different colors on there. Ooh, pretty, pretty, pretty. I love that pumpkin orange. That's so nice too. I don't know what he's talking about, but I don't really want to hear about green jelly beans. Not right now. Whatever he's talking about sounds weird. Okay? Not what we're talking about. We're talking about painting. And this beautiful orange. Oh my gosh. That's so nice. Oh wow. Ooh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. My sunflower's turning orange, but that's okay. There's some more yellow. Okay, and I'm gonna get on the other sides too, so I can get. Okay, so let me clean up the edges here, because I got some of these edges that's not doing too good. That didn't work. Don't try and paint like that. Not how you paint. Gillette paint, that's not how you paint. Okay, so let me see what I can do on this side over here. Okay, and I'm gonna hit up the sides. Oh, that's so pretty. That is really nice and awesome. I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. Oh wow, that's like not the right color. That happened weird. Let me just grab some and put it on there so that it stays appropriate. Somehow white did not get put on that part. Okay. Ooh, I like it. I really, really like it. Oh, I like that a lot. Okay. And then, after we do that part, okay, so now I'm going to go back to the center. And we're going to use the tip of the paintbrush to make dots of copper and yellow and white and brown. So I don't have copper in my paint on my paint palette yet, but I do have copper. So I'm gonna see if that open. Oh, ooh, ooh, ooh. Excuse me, copper coming. I need a whole lot of it. So I'm going to put some copper and white. Need some white. A little bit of white. And some brown. And some yellow. So I need a little bit more yellow. Copper, yellow, white, and brown. I'm going to make that little ring that was in there, but first I need to clean up my brown a little bit. Take some of the brown that I have. Put some water in it because it's then dried out some more. So, and I'm going to use this to just kind of clean up that edge, because we got real happy with our orange and our yellow. Real happy. Okay, and then in places where I see that I need to add a little bit more paint, yellow or orange, it's going to go right up to that. I don't want to see any white on there. Go right up to that and add that color. Okay, so now with the bottom of the brush, I'm going to take some brown and make some dots right along the edge, and then I'm going to take the copper and make some dots right along the edge. So make dots. Make my dots. And then in between making my dots in the color, I'm going to clean it off when I switch to the next color. So I'm putting all my colors and clean that off with my big white. And put some yellow in there. It kind of doesn't matter because you're going to be moving all around this, so it's going to get mixed up anyway. Brown. I'm recording. I'm recording. I'm recording. I'm recording. Okay, and some orange. Oh, the orange looks really pretty. Ooh, nice, nice, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, I don't want to get too ridiculous with the orange because, you know, might need some orange later. That looks beautiful. I love it. I do. So I'm going to put some on the sides too. And some copper, more copper. I really think I need brown. It's already brown. What the heck? I already painted it brown. I need more brown. I'll get that. Maybe for some darker brown or something? I don't know. Have some dark here and there. Maybe. Yeah, I think so. I like that a lot. That's really pretty. Okay, I'm gonna clean off my brush. And then I'm gonna go back in and I'm gonna put in with my medium brush see if this is, no, it's still not dry. So I'm going to dry it right quick so that it dries. Where's my dryer? Oh, I took the dryer out. That's right, I took the dryer out so I could do the silly other thing. I'm going to dry my hand off so I don't get electrocuted. Okay, and I'm going to dry my flower petals. I think I want to do that lettering better. I might use a really small brush. I guess it'll work better if I turn it down where the blowing part is, huh? Looks like Reese's Pieces. Okay, I'll put this over here for now. Okay, let's see. Oh, and dark brown dots around the edge. Okay, I didn't do that. That's why. Okay, all right. Let me clean my brush out because it just needs to be cleaned. So she put dark brown around the edges, so that's not. So it's kind of more fuzzy. Cause yeah, it shouldn't look like, you know, a machine did it. So let me put some dark brown dots around the edge. Didn't finish reading. That makes sense to me. That way it covers up anything that doesn't, you know, quite, you know, anything that's like white. So wherever you have like a little area like right here, I see some white, just cover that up. It's a flower. It's supposed to be, you know, organic looking. Like, you know, nature made it. It can be rough and bumpy. And then I might, because I want to have that texture on my painting, I might go back in with the tip of my brush, with my brush, and add the texture. Just because I know how to do that. Because I find that this takes a really long time. For me. When I know how to just get it done really quick. But I like how that looks. Because it was looking really kind of artificial. With that straight edge, just didn't match like what it's supposed to be. Because what I really want to do, here, let's see, is take my pointy brush do that all over so that there's a more consistent texture. That's what I want to do. Just put it on there like that so that it looks more consistent. That's all. I just want it to look consistent. So I'm not really doing that much. I'm just adding a little bit more texture where it's really flat so that it looks like it's bumpy all over. So it has that same bumpy texture all over. So it'll pick up the light when you show it in the light. So it'll still look, you know, bumpy-ish. Because you'll have a lot of paint that's still all over the painting. And it'll look more bumpy. And I'm also going to take some of this paint, this lighter paint, and make that bumpy too in the middle. Because I want that to have texture also. Because it shouldn't be looking all weird like that. So I'm going to take some of that, mix it with a little bit of the bronze, and get that some bumpy texture in the middle. Because I want that to be a little bit lighter, but still have that same bumpy texture. Carry that through onto the side. And now it looks, I like to add just a few more little dots. Because it's still, this is wet into wet painting, wet into wet that I'm doing. And I don't, you know, I don't know if the students will be able to do that, but my kids can do it at school, so maybe the adults can do it also. Oh, there's some dark color in there too. A little dark color. And looks like we're missing some orange in here. There we go. There we go. Oh, nice, nice. We're starting to form sunflower seeds. Okay. Moving right along. Okay, I think what I want to do now, before I go any further, is go ahead and take my, simply since this is dry now, and put it on here. And I think what I'll do with this is add it, put it on, and then put some glitter on it. Because I think I want to do it like that. So I put it in white, but I want to put it with some glitter. So I'm going to get my medium brush. And I'm going to start putting that on here with this. And hopefully it'll come out okay. We'll see if it comes out okay. Because it's got kind of weird. Got kind of weird in some places. So we'll have to see how that comes out. So I have to like fix some parts of it have to be fixed. So I don't want it to be real faded or anything. I want it to stand out. And I'm painting kind of up and down with this. Okay, I need some more paint before I hit this flower. And then while it's still wet, I'm gonna go back over it with some I'll go back over it with some glitter. That's too much. You gotta kind of hold this thing down, because otherwise it'll just go everywhere. And you gotta have maybe more than one coat over this, because And I would plan for this to go down further here instead of up here where I have it. Okay. Make this a little bit darker. I think I want to do this a little darker too. Oh my gosh, I'm so freaking hot. Oh, jeez. Must be having a hot flash or something. But it feels really hot in here. I don't know if the heat came on or what happened here. And then I'm not going to put the eye on there. I'm going to do like a little dot for the little something special with the eye. Not so happy with that. Really. I need to like do the baby wipe on that because the little P part, it just, you know, kind of didn't come out right. So let me just twist up my baby wipe. Try and get it in there. I'm not really liking it. I'm not digging it that much. Looks really rough. So I'm gonna have to like really go in and edit that out. Have to edit that really a lot. It's okay, but doesn't look as nice. It looks really, really rough. Oh shoot! No, no, no. Baby wipe, baby wipe. I don't really want to use the baby wipe on everything. Okay, that's like not a thing. That's not a thing to do. That's really not a thing to do. I do, however, okay, I'm gonna have to do something real small with this. I don't know. Hey, cuz, how you doing? Asha. This is for my paint party. That I'm doing. I don't know if you know anybody here in Vegas, but, you know, if you do, tell them come on by. Okay, let's see. What am I doing here? Boo. Yeah, my stencil didn't come out that great. I'm not happy with the stencil. I'm sure it's okay to most people, but I don't like it. So I'm going to tilt it so y'all can see better. You see what I'm saying? It's a little bumpy. I need a really small flat brush. I don't know if I have one up have one in all the kits. Everybody has a really tiny one. I don't think I have one. Let's see, what's that? No. I'm trying to. I think it's too late for that. Oh, I said I was going to add glitter. So, I have some white glitter, I think, maybe. All the glitter I have right here is this. It's yellow. It's glitter glue, but whatever, it's yellow. So I'm just going to add this to this so that it makes it. Oh, it's got a top on it, though, so it doesn't, like, dry out. Oh, my bad. Oops. Well, I didn't see that. Didn't see that one coming. I thought I had opened this already. Maybe I had bought one and then I forgot to take it down to the paint party. Or maybe this is the second one I bought. I don't know. Okay. Have to be really careful with glue and paintbrushes because let me just pour some in here. I just wanted to kind of. Oh, wait! Before I do that, I'm gonna let that dry a little bit, and then maybe I can go back and work it again or something. I guess it's okay. I'm not real thrilled with how the letters come out. I'm gonna make the dot the I. And then I'm gonna make it into like a little starburst. Like that. Just with the tip of my brush. And that's gonna get a lot of glitter. All right. Now, next on the hit parade. We're not quite done. I know it looks done, but we're not done. Now I'm going to add some gold to the petals, some white highlights around the petals, and then some brown lines. So I'm going to add some gold to my petals. So I'm going to take my medium brush and I'm going to start adding gold. So I'm just going to add that where the yellow is and let that kind of fade out. So I probably should have did that before I did the Simply because it's all in the way, but that's okay. I'll suggest that people do this, that do they Simply like here, or I might have to make this smaller because my stencil is really big. I don't know that I like this Simply. I don't, it's nice, but I think it's kind of big. But I do like this gold, so I'm liking that a lot. I'm liking the gold a lot. Okay, I'm really liking the gold. I'm liking that a lot. So I'm gonna put some more of that on there. I like that. Can you get too much gold? Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. Can you have too much gold? Can anybody have too much gold? Well, I guess if you're sinking, then you can have too much. Your ship is sinking. Other than that, I don't know. And then I'm going to add back in some yellow. some orange. So that it kind of blends in a little bit. So it's not just like, oh, there's just gold like stuck right there. Oh no, that's too much. Water helps everything. Sometimes instead of adding paint, you should just add water. And then that'll help smooth things out and spread things around and dilute things. Okay, and so then now, and you can also add some white highlights around in your flower, like in here. I'm just taking like long lines. I'm going to put some around the edges of the flowers. Put some orange on that. Okay. All right. Let's see. Maybe a tiny bit more white here. 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 Okay. I have some little petal things coming up. And some brown. It's gonna come. Oh, no, I need some water in that brown. And you can kind of go around some of these things. My brown is really dry, so I'm gonna loosen all that up with some water. Put back in. Okay, I'm starting to really dig this. I'm really, really liking this a lot. So I'm just adding in some little depth to this. So where it's dark, I'm putting like a dark color. Just a little bit. So put some of that on this side. Just like a glaze. This has a lot of glazing type of painting technique in it. really light colors, glazing type technique. So I'm just kind of going back in over some of my areas. I want it to look a little bit 3D. I'm gonna have to go back over that and finish that in a second. I'm gonna add some white down here on the bottom. Gold is white. All right, I'm really digging that. So now I'm gonna add in the last, I'll add a little bit more white and put in the other little stencil that I had that has the leaves and the vine. And then there's like a green, the light green. I'm gonna use that light green again and some dark green. And then I think what she did was she added in some kind of color on this lettering. Let's see. Yeah, she added turquoise to the left side. Okay, so she's gonna do a liner brush, which I don't have one. Let me see if I can find one over here. That's worth using. It's not just like crappy. Oh wait, here's one that's kind of skinny. It's not super skinny, but it'll work. And we're gonna make the vines. Okay, so she's got little vines and things. I don't know that I need little vines and things, but you know, I'll make some little stuff over there. It's really nice. Put that one. Yeah, I'm almost done. I like this one. This one has my little vines. So I'm gonna put some little vines here with my white. Add some white. Put my little vines here. I'm gonna use my. I'm gonna just stencil this stuff in because I ain't trying to do all that. Just use the stencil, honey. And then we can make this into a vine. Because it don't have to be all of that, really. Don't gotta be like that. But you do need to like be consistent with your stenciling. Oh man, oh boo. Boo his boo. Boo his boo on that. Okay, let's just get the baby wipe. Let's get all of that done. We're just gonna get all that done right now. I'm not digging that at all. That I'm not digging. I don't like that. Just get rid of all of it. Poof, gone. Ever happened. Might need to add a little more green to that, but that didn't happen. Okay, I don't like that. Okay, I'd rather just make my own vines. And she said to use the green, so I'm gonna use the light green and make some little vines. So whatever. So I'm just gonna make a swirl like an E. Okay, and then another swirl. That's gonna just go right in there. Okay, so I'm just making little swirls. That's it. Just little swirls. They're just going wherever they're going. Oh, sorry, I can't see that. My bad. Let's see if you can see. There we go. Just making little swirls. Just little swirls. Okay, and then I'm just gonna make little dots that come. Oh shoot, wrong color. I'm gonna put this up for right now. I'll make some little dots come off. Because I already have this little cool thing going on here. So I don't know that I really need all that much. And then I'm going to put the turquoise blue on there. Oh, I'm almost out of turquoise, man. I'm going to take that. I'll go over my little swirls. Okay, here we go. Put some little dots on there, here and there. Some little things, little doohickeys, hangy downies. Put some little dots here and there. And then I'm going to put some yellow on there. From the sunflowers. I think that's enough of that. Now it's time for glitter. Glitter. It's time for glitter. It's time for glitter. Let's pour glitter on my thing. Oh, that's a lot. That's a big old lot of it. It's time for glitter. I'm taking my skinny brush. I'm adding glitter to the word blessed. Just using the tip to go around those letters so that all of the letters have glitter on them. And then wherever I feel like it doesn't have very much, I'm going to add a little bit more. And then I'm going to take it and go around this part too, because this is a really big part. And I could use a different color of this, but I'm just, since I squeezed out so much of it, I'm just going to use what I have. But I recommend a different color. It's such a translucent, transparent color that, you know, it's going to be kind of hard to see it. This part though, I'm going to add like some shiny glitter, like the kind you shake, but not till I'm done. And then this is going to be a done deal. And it probably took me like 4 hours to do this because my knees are hurting. I need to get up and move. My butt's hurting. My knees are hurting. My leg is hurting. I don't even know what time it is. All my clocks are wrong. Because, of course, we had to have daylight savings time. Oh, yeah, I can see the glitter on this. That looks cool. I like this painting a lot. This one's a keeper for me. Okay, so let me get the glitter, because that's in another room. I'm going to let that dry a little bit. I'm not so sure if I like this part right here. I might have to like green that over and re-stamp that. I don't think I like it. I think it would be better without that. In fact, I think I don't like it. I think I'm going to change this. I guess it's okay. I don't really like it. It's okay, but I don't really like it. I don't like it. I'm going to paint over that. I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm sorry. I don't like it. I'm going to add my colors again and change that up because I don't like it. I don't like it. It's too much. It's just too much. I'm going to not do that. This won't take that long because I have the colors that I need. And I'm going to paint over that because I really don't like that. Phthalo blue, phthalo green, and brown. And a little brown. Yeah, even though I'm almost done with this, I'm not digging that. And I'm just going to put the stencil back on because I don't like that. I'm sorry, guys. I don't like it. I was digging it, and then I did that, and I didn't like it at all. So I'm just going to paint over that part. And get rid of it. It'll be fine. It will. I'm just going to get the light green. And I'm going to, I'm digging the other part though. I'm really digging that part. Let me get my, add some more glitter. Glitter, 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 glitter. And then I'm going to put some more glitter on, I'm going to put some glitter on the star, the eye where it's dotted. And then I'm going to put some green, bright green glitter on that, like some regular glitter. So here goes the glitter on the star, on the eye, the dotted eye. And then that's going to get some of this. It's going to get bright green glitter. Maybe not so much, just a little bit. Oh, that's still wet? Is it still wet? Oh, it is. Oh, snap. I feel like I need to seal this because if it get wet, it's just going to like fall apart or something. I don't know what's wrong with my paint. It's kind of El Cheapo paint, but, you know. I would think it would do better than that. Let me put some more glitter on here. All right. Okay, so I'm going to, like, dry this so I can put the stamp back on there. If I can find the thing. Oh, I know where it is. Okay, and I'm going to take some of the light green and put that on there because I'm not digging that. I'm I'm just not digging that at all. So here's my stamp. Yeah, maybe that's not it. Okay, where is it? Oh no, really? Oh, yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna start with this one. And let's see, I need baby wipe. For those of you who missed how I did this in the beginning, this is how I did it. Okay, well, that one's okay, it doesn't need anything. Okay. I think that with the stamp in the background that I like to do, that's kind of like, maybe it's kind of becoming a signature of mine with the stamped backgrounds. That I think that makes the rest of that stuff unnecessary. I really do think that the rest of it's redundant. And I'm going to wipe this off before I put it on my sunflower, because I don't want to even mess with that at all. We're not going to be repainting that. Period. We're just not. So then I can figure out from this one. Oh, wait a minute. There should be one here. And then one here. There ain't one there? What? It went way over there? No, that can't be right. Really? I waited way over to there? Oh. Now what? I'm going to put some right here. I'll put one right here. Because there should be one right there. So yeah, I get to add some extra stuff in now that I wouldn't have to add. I would never have added this, but for the fact. See, now I get to add more stuff. That's cool. Ha! Nice. Nice, nice. So I'm still going to wash this off though, because I still don't want any more green paint on that sunflower. We're not redoing the sunflower. We're just not doing that. last little tiny bit right here. So that's where the last little bit goes, right there. Boom. Okay, I'll put this up here. And then she said, you know, do it with your fingers or something ridiculous. I'm not done gonna put glitter on my fingers. I want to make sure that you can see that it's a star in the center. So I'm gonna push all this glitter glue into the middle so it can do whatever it wants to do in the center there. Along with the little glitter, so that it too looks like a flower. Now, I don't know if anybody's gonna do all that, but you know, that's just how mine worked out. Okay, I'm not expecting anybody else's to work out like that. And it just seems like I could have more glitter, but I'm gonna leave it alone. I could have more, but I'm gonna leave it alone. So I'm gonna take the light green and I'm gonna put my initials. And sign that puppy. And I'm gonna, oh, you know what else she did? She did to take some turquoise blue or something. She took the turquoise and she did, where's turquoise? Oh, here it is. She took the turquoise and went inside the letters on the left side of each letter. I think that's what she said. With the skinny liner brush. She did the turquoise on the inside. What? Where? On the where? On the what? On the who? This one? On the left side of each letter. So that's this side. So it's like on the outside of each letter. So she did. So it's still wet. You know, baby wipe. We'll clean that up in a minute. We'll redo that in a bit. Okay, I think I want to like do this. Make sure this is dry. I want no mess. No mess. Okay, last thing. I don't know that people are going to have time to do this, but, you know. It does clean up the letters nicely. that side. Nope, it's the wrong side. Baby wet, baby wet. I love these baby wipes, man. These are awesome. Make a mistake and you just wipe it away. It's gone. Too bad you can't apply that to your life. Nice. I like it. It's very cool. Wrong side. No, that's the left side. The letter. That's right. And you have to be consistent with this. Like, you can't, like, do on this side, then do on that side. Gotta remember what side you're on. Like that. Ooh, baby wipe, baby wipe. Oh no, that whole thing's turning blue. There we go. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, now for the name. Maybe I'll do that to my letters on my name. we're done. Thank y'all for tuning in. And I'll clean up a few little things right here and there. But that's a wrap. That is a wrap. Alrighty, folks. Thank y'all for tuning in. I gotta go get me some dinner because I don't even know what time it is. Especially since they changed the time. It's something ridiculous. Oh gosh, I guess I should do the outside of the little thing. Jeez, one more thing. Oh my gosh. So I gotta take my glasses off so I can see. Okay. I'm done. Stick the fork in because I'm done. There you have it. Simply blessed. Because we are simply blessed. All right, folks. Thank y'all for tuning in. See y'all next time. Love you. Peace out.